Anime is more popular than it ever has been, but it wasn't always like that. Some people found anime to be weird, childish, or straight up boring. But there were a lot of shows and people helped push the culture forward and put so much passion and imagination in their craft. Toonami was and still a gem that was world-changing for anime community. Toonami was so much more than a TV channel. Toonami was perfect.
See like the life I feel. See like the life I feel a little distant, yeah. Seems like the life I need. Seems like the life I need a little distant.
Toonami made its wonderful debut 1997, where it started as an experiment, but quickly climbed its way to something bigger and better. Toonami was part of Cartoon Network and would broadcast anime during primetime hours. And even though it was part of a Cartoon Network, it had its own style and personality, aesthetic vibe to it that made it really just stand out. And sometimes during the break of our favorite anime episodes, us the viewers would be treated to a spaceship and the show's host, a little robot named Tom, and Sierra, artificial intelligence computer, would stream anime to us, the viewers at home. Tom's design would update several times throughout Toonami and share a few voices, but mainly was voiced by Steve Bloom, best known as playing as Spike Spiegel and Mugen on Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo, English dub respectfully.
I love the kind of woman that can kick my ass. Hey, you can make all the excuses you want, but you're the one who decided how to live your life.
Bloom was also joined by the amazing Peter Cullen, who you may know as the voice for Optimus Prime.
My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
Cullen's voice would hype up trailers for upcoming anime that was making their upcoming debut. And if you ask me, I couldn't picture no one better for this role. You guys need to listen to some of these trailers.
But old memories seldom fade, and bad habits die hard. Rurouni Kenshin premieres Monday, March 17th at 6:30. From the deepest reaches of space,
Some darkness approaching.
the ultimate enemy has arrived.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
Their single purpose, destroy our world.
Let's plant this thing.
From the seeds of destruction, a new threat has arisen. A tree with the power to enslave a planet.
The tree of might will leave Earth withered up and dry.
7 heroes are all that stand in its way.
Won't let the Earth be destroyed. Power up! Bring it on! Kill, kill! You want some of me, Flyback? Energy blast!
Toonami presents a special encore 1-hour Dragon Ball Z movie. Tree of Might. Next, central element of the DBZ triple feature. Only Toonami.
You can't tell me that this is not iconic. Toonami was introduced to me by my big brother D. He showed me a whole new world of different type of anime. I may have been 5 at the time, but I was instantly drawn in by a little show called Yu Yu Hakusho. It had a lot of action-packed moments and character development. Throughout the series, each character felt relatable. I would almost say this was compared to Dragon Ball Z. Now, me and my brother didn't get along that much as kids, but if you put anime or cartoons on, you will see us become the best of friends.
Twin Reaper? No, no!
Bro, what are you doing?
You were my best friend.
There were times where me and my brother would act like we're in an anime where we could use any powers or any power-ups from anime to cartoons to video games. Basically playing pretend. Now, our mom wasn't a big fan of this. She would worry because my brother was bigger, older than me, and afraid that he would hurt me. So me and my brother would always just make sure that she wasn't around so we can continue on. Also, he introduced me to some good anime movies like Akira and a couple handful of Dragon Ball Z movies, but that was to be to expected. That was his favorite series. I just thank God my brother showed me what Toonami was, because if he didn't, I don't really think I would have got into anime or Toonami until much later on. I don't even think I would like art the way I do, or even choose to be a YouTuber, or even to make this video that you're watching right now. So D, if you're watching this, thank you, brother. After 1 year, I eventually went out to find a different type of anime that I could vibe with that was different from my brother interests. That was when I found out about this amazing anime called One Piece.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It was like love at first sight. One Piece is one of the greatest piece of fiction that was ever devised. For those who don't know what One Piece is, it's a Japanese manga, anime, and has its own live action that outdid itself. If you want me to get more into this, I can make a video of why I love One Piece and why it's so great. Let me know if that's something that you guys can be interested in. Leave it down in the comments below. Toonami had a little something for everyone, with so many categories to choose from, or a show that you would fall in love with. Toonami didn't just show anime. There would be small segues where Tom would give us speeches mixed with great anime moments.
I know how it feels sometimes. The world can look bleak. Times can seem tough. And some days, nothing's gonna go your way. But you can't let that break you down. You can't let that change who you are.
I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a quitter when it comes to my dreams.
You're gonna have to dig deep and find that extra positivity to keep the grind from grinding you.
There's a great power inside you just waiting to be unlocked. Believe in your ability.
There's one thing I'm sure of. Positivity will be your light in the darkness.
You can do it, Goku!
Not only that, Toonami would show music videos. Toonami is the reason why I even know the Gorillaz and Daft Punk. But sadly, with all good things must eventually come to an end.
Got stuck in oblivion, yeah.
Toonami had to shut down at 2008 due to low ratings. Me and the community was just devastated. It felt like something that was created for us was snatched right out of our hands. It was nothing like Toonami out there. It was one of a kind. On April 1st, 2012, Toonami aired as an April Fool's broadcast, and the fans loved it. And petition was quickly put up to try to bring the show back, and the response was so crazy. Less than a month, an update lineup with the classic and new shows. It felt like the missing piece of my childhood that was lost was finally found and put back in its right place. Samurai Jack Season 5 was coming back around that time for a finale. I love the fact that a show like this made its start on Toonami. Not only it started with Toonami, but it was coming back after a long decade without a conclusion. But man, when I say Samurai Jack was back, it was amazing to see him and follow the story along with him all over again. Not only that, Toonami even went back to showcase anime music videos. By Toonami coming back, it led me to more different type of anime like Kanichi, the young mightiest disciple, underrated MCs in the anime community. Always focus on justice and helping others with no random power-ups. Just grind. Which led to one of the best glow-ups in anime. I loved how Toonami immersed itself to be better, to be the best TV channel at that time. Toonami faced its challenges head on with no regrets of trying their very best to get everyone to just fall in love with these new and old shows. Toonami was and still is a big impact to the anime community. I think without Toonami, we wouldn't see fans making cosplays for their favorite anime characters. We wouldn't have conventions the way we do now. We wouldn't have YouTubers go out their way to talk about anime and why it's so great. Toonami was more than a TV channel. It was a wonderful experience that brought anime culture on a whole nother level to Western audience that didn't even know they needed or wanted anime. Now, if you stayed this long, I really appreciate it. All I ask from you guys is to like, comment, because I do read you guys' comments down below. Also, while you're down there, please give me a subscribe. I only have legit 1 subscriber. Let's change that. My goal is 5. Alright, my dudes and dudettes and Little Red out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.